The kid days. I'm angry. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I appreciate that. Kiki, what's up, Kiki? Pix Lover Lola, what's going on? I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you for joining the stream. Very appreciative. Everybody, thank you for joining. Gara, always see you. You know, the fuck? Zod the fuck? So, we have important news. So, people have been contacting me, telling me that they were trying to RSVP for the Brooklyn Museum. And I go and check the Brooklyn Museum site. And when I was flirting with the girl initially, she was talking about it was free. Then when I go on the site, it's talking about it's not free till March. So y'all cancel. A few people spent $20 on the ticket, and I told y'all it was free, and y'all spent the $20 on the ticket. Y'all got a TP. Y'all got a TP. Like, y'all got a TP. Can I, how do I refresh the chat? Y'all say it's delayed? I don't even know how to do that. Like, why? Anyways, yeah, so we have to cancel that. But yeah, this is what I think is gonna take GMTP out. This is what I think, and I think this is gonna take us out. I think after hyperpigmentation, timeout. This is what I think is gonna break us out, right? I think when it gets warm, after we start having more Discord calls and Discord sessions, and we having the debates, and people have their favorites, and favorite commenters, talkers, I think in New York, when we start having our little debates, like we should have group sites plus the debates. So it's one funny question, then it's one serious question, but we all passing around like an actual news mic, and say we smoking or but it's like that's mad vibey. Then Nady does Pilates. Maybe Lord, money did it. Lulu did it. Lulu did it. So this summer, anybody who's in New York and you can add sentence to a conversation, this is what I feel like is gonna blow us up. Because after remember that's mad vibey and nobody else does that. And a lot of people, they don't really have communities with people that really like taking in multiple perspectives. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's mad vibey. Imagine us going to a nice ass any of y'all ever went to Brooklyn Botanical Garden? Mad nice. Imagine we there. It's 6-7 heads and we really having a debate, but it's a healthy, nice debate, and everybody probably putting up a little spliff or a little picnic with the thing. You see what I'm saying? Prospect links, maybe that's asking for death. Right? So I think that's mad vibey. I won't lie. I think that's mad vibey, and I'm excited for that when it get warm. So I think that's what's gonna break us out, because say we start doing that, but we incorporating it in say one day we decide doing some ghetto shit. Okay, now we in the train station, and I'm holding up at different sides, and I'm debate me on this, debate me on that. And we ready to have different conversations with people. I think that's mad fire. I think that's mad fire. I think nobody does that though. Then I could still incorporate God. So the train station, Yay. Anyways, I have a call to make. Look at this phone, bro. Trappy. Do you know this shit still work? Let me see if this shit turn on, or it's dead. You know this shit still work? This is an iPhone, bro. This is an iPhone 8. Oh my God, can you believe when I dropped my phone down the bridge? When I dropped my phone down the bridge, and I was like, maybe that's a sign to use the Android, just lock in. I was using this for other people that I just had to text. And can you believe I was still getting the baddies with this? All you need is some confidence. I was getting the baddies with this. I was getting the baddies. Word of bro. Trap booming. When we started the Discord calls, the thing lit, bro. Niggas wanted to come in the Discord and just sit down and look at each other. I said we gotta go in topics and ideas and leave a little 1-2. So whoever wanna leave a little 1-2 and say I would like to join, we gotta go on topic and ideas in the Discord and say I would like to join. Rather than we just sitting down looking at each other. You like boys? You like boys? Can we play a game today? Can my PC handle a game today? Did I delete everything to just leave one game today? I did not. I did not. I did not. OJ fam, we need more people like you, Muddy. Your growth is inspirational, and from one Jamaican to another, pick up yourself. I don't laugh at unfunny jokes, and you caught me bare times for real. I don't know. So tell me if I'm chatting. Bro, I appreciate that, like, genuinely, bro. Like, I appreciate that, bro. You know, when certain people tell me, like, they laugh at my shit, but they don't laugh at other people's shit, like, I really appreciate that, bro. OJ React. My fault gang, I tuned in late. But we cooling tonight. I'm not even streaming that long tonight, but, like, I think tonight might be event night, too. I think I should listen to some events, but, like, I think tonight should be event night, too, because you ever feel like, I don't know if I want to talk. This is fresh. You feel me? This is fresh. This is fresh. But I'd rather listen to some of y'all vent first, then I get into my vent. LeBron's myth. I appreciate that, but I'm not gonna repeat that, man. I know my please. Just have it flow natural. Have people who agree or disagree with questions to come in the chord. We can at least try that to see how it functions before people decide. Do you know you have 30 minutes? I find out why my audio was tripping out though. Like, you know when a piece of equipment gets so bad, it's almost like an iPhone charger, you gotta wring it away. The audio shit that I have to put weight on it. So I had to put weight on it, and I put weight on it, and it started functioning. Them star earrings, tough little bro. That nigga swear, nigga, how tall are you? Perk 30. How tall are you, Perk 30? How tall are you? Okay, let me see. I don't want to miss nothing new. Yeah, facts. I wish my mom was a little younger so she could smack the fuck out that bitch. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? What the hell are we talking about? Key, thank you for that sub. I appreciate you, Muddy. What the fuck? 6'1" LMAO? Nigga, you putting LMAO, nigga. You lying, LMAO, nigga. You liar, nigga. You ever feel like you outgrown your parents mentally and emotionally? It's like all they know is survival due to their circumstances, and you feel disconnected as you grow up. And then you have to give the empathy. We always got to get back to that word empathy, right? I feel like I probably outgrown my dad mentally. Like, my dad he has more of a hustler mindset. I'm his last kid, so he kind of older. My dad was the last kid for his father, so my dad didn't meet his dad till he was like 24, and I'm 23 right now. So my dad has a lot of flaws. My dad has a lot of flaws in a sense of, like, he didn't really know how to really raise a child, but he felt like him being in a child's life was more than enough because that's not what he experienced. So that was his 100%. You know, I had a lot of disagreements with my father growing up, but now it's just like, I just view my dad like the annoying uncle that just come with the negativity, but I still love him because I understand how he was raised. So I feel like sometimes, you know, our parents really have a lot of flaws, but if you understand that they really love you, I feel like sometimes as we get older, you gotta give them a little bit of grace. But that's a general perspective, because some of y'all definitely went through some crazier shit with your parents that's unforgivable. So I can't speak for everybody, but I'll use that in terms of me and my dad. But it's not no sad sob story. Like, me and my dad cool though. Oh, that's what I said on the museum on the first. That is dead. They said when I talked to the lady, she said we could RSVP on the site to go on the first of each month, and they say they're not doing that till what they said. Let me make sure I have the right month. Let me put this shit up real quick. May. They're not doing that shit till May. Okay. This one girl called me weird because we were in a group chat with our other friends, and one person suggested we go to the movies, and everyone said yes. She felt a type of way because she didn't get a personal invite. Am I weird for that on the group chat? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, how old is that girl you talking about? What are you talking about, bro? Some people, the only way you ever supposed to feel salty about something in a group chat is if somebody kick you out the group chat, and that's really the main group chat. Then I got understand you texting somebody on the side like, yo, bro, I need back in the group chat. But respectfully, if niggas kick me out the group chat, I hate y'all niggas for life. I'm not asking nobody to add me back to no group chat, no matter how jumping that group chat was. My ego is bruised. Yeah. Do the museum after May 9th. I'm at school until then, please. OJ, I found out a girl that I helped out when she got kicked out was telling people all my business when she got back on her feet. When I confronted her about this, she tried to use the Bible against me. Isn't that crazy? Yo, you know what? You know what's interesting? But you still have to like take the breather and step back. You ever see somebody that really like they really was the most evil person? Like you're dead evil. Then it's like the flip. It's like overnight. It's like overnight. You are extra holy now. It's like quick. It don't mean spend a couple months, 1-2 months. It be overnight. They use the holy switch, and it's like you still, we are all sinners. So you still gotta be like, people really can't change. And I might not know this person personally, but visually you're a demon. Visually you're a demon. So I don't know, man. Some of them people, bro, I don't know, bro. It'd be like you ever see the evil in some people's eyes? Let me tell you what evil you. Let me tell you. Oh my God, let's really talk about this. You see the evil in the eyes of a thief. Everybody know one person who deadass enjoys stealing, and they have a slight glare in their eyes, but their eyes type dead. Ads, help, money. Niggas think they gonna say ads and I'm gonna start talking. That's slow. I put these ads down. What are we talking about? Like ads, money. Like what are we talking about? Like, I worked at another store and found out my coworker's ex is sleeping with his coworker. I worked at another store and found out my coworker's ex is sleeping with his coworker. These two are openly talking poorly about her. If it messy if I tell my coworker what was said, y'all, what's y'all input on that? I don't know, buddy. Close your closet, Brody. We know you have mad clothes. I don't listen to my nigga. Fuck you, nigga. See this drip. See this fucking drip. Because they have talking about some, oh, you got 2 jeans and them crazy ass jeans. I have bare jeans. These jeans roll. These jeans fold. And these jeans stack. What are you talking about? Oh, let me show y'all these. Y'all don't got these, though. Y'all don't got these Crocs, though. Y'all don't got these, though. Tell me these not tough. Tell me these not tough. Yeah. No, like, really, though. Like, tell me these not tough. I get compliments on these. Like, come on now. Like, yeah. Come on now. Like, the way I customized this when I was in the Croc store, like, she was fake cheesing when she was handing me my receipt. Because you know what this is. Don't play. I thought I was something off the Fashion Nova sponsor. Now I be doing the Fashion Nova sponsors while people be in the comments like, bad fit. Yeah. Oh my God. Why I thought I was Drewski. Why I thought I was something though. Why I try to get one of these. But this is not me. I don't know if I'm that mature yet. This is not me. You see what I'm saying? It's not me. Those are pain. Naughty. Thank you for that sub. Naughty, what you doing Pilates? Hold on. Naughty, let me TP. Do you think you could be friends with someone who has different morals, principles, and merits than you? I mean, I would like for all of our morals to align, and principles could be a little bit slightly different. I just feel like I'll be friends with anyone that doesn't like try to disrespect me or go against me. Not go against like disagree, but like this, like, you see what I'm saying, have a hidden agenda. You see what I'm saying? What are ways young black men can combat lust and envy? I remember I was seeing this video and this guy was talking about somehow like in the Bible, God doesn't tell you to like not necessarily stop yourself from doing certain things. Like, he says to run from it. So he was giving an example like, imagine you was in a room right now and a bunch of naked women came in the room right now and you were trying to battle your lust. You're not supposed to stay in the room and tell yourself like, no. Like, your mind, you're gonna get horny. So it's like, you're supposed to leave certain areas and not place yourself in certain areas. Whether that's you around, like, or you in the club or whatever it is, or you going to certain parties and you know what type of vibe it's gonna be, or that's you having, you know, little Twitter on your phone. Delete that Twitter, delete, you know, certain things, close that Safari. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, but I feel like the easiest way to go against lust is to just make yourself a bit busier. Like, okay, sometimes you get tempted. Say you wake up in the morning, you got your workout schedule. Like, you really waking up, it's no phone. It's just straight wake up, get a little 1-2 drink, whatever, workout. Then you got your regimen set from the day before. Then you still got your breaks where you just sitting down, maybe watching something or watching a YouTube video to learn something. And then you doing that, and then you doing your workout. I did that, but like every time you get that urge, you really forcing yourself. Like, no, I have something to do. Because most likely, most of the times when niggas do give in to their lust is when niggas is bored. So, yeah, Sammy is a good example. What are you talking about? I want some advice on your opinion, but it's too much to type and touch that. It wouldn't make sense. How you highlight that? Nah, if you take the time you think it, cause today I'm doing a short stream too. I don't even want to speak that much, so I'd rather you just text it, cause social media kind of low right now. But I still wanted to stream. See what I'm saying? So if you do it and somebody pin it, I'll read it. Ojay. What? Oh, Ojay, you know how you be like, you're not pushy with y'all? What if that's the intention, but she going for it? What if that's the intention, but she going for it? What do you do? What do you mean? What if that's the intention, but she going for it? Like the intention, like what if that's your intention, or that's her intention, but she going for it? What do you do? I mean, Muddy, if she going, go on. If she going, accept. Do you think to maintain a relationship you need to always find out more about each other? And if your relationship is not that, do you think you should end that relationship even if you guys have the same values, morals, etc., and they are spousal material? Oh, you're getting deep. Do you think to maintain a let me enter in order. Do you think to maintain a relationship you need to find out more about each other? You always need to find out more about each other? Well, I don't know, the way you worded it, like always need to find out more. I'm thinking you guys already had like a genuine mutual interest to always want to learn more about each other and do or practice enough things to reveal that within each other. So, because there's gonna be dull and boring times. So it's like when you have dull or boring times, it's just like, damn, like I need to know this and I need to do this, and like an interview type shit, or like, oh, I don't know this, like, cause I remember, bro, my first relationship, bro, I remember my girl was on some shit, like, you don't tell me anything, like, you don't really open up, and I didn't want to open up to her in the moment, and she was dead ass in the room on some shit with me for like 4 or 5 hours, feet, like, trying to guilt trip me, like, oh, I'm gonna tell you this, I'll tell you this right now, and she told me, I was like, you don't even have to tell me, oh, I just told you this, well, you have to tell me this, and I was so young, I was in college, like, I wasn't even ready to share something with her, and I shared that with her, and the day I broke up with her, she threw that shit in my face. So it's like, I feel like it's time too, because even if you wanna get more into that conversation of finding more about each other, it's like some people really like you gotta understand, like, okay, what if you have a partner that like, it take them longer to open up about certain things? Like, they should never feel pressured by you to open up because you might feel like they're not vulnerable enough. Maybe that's something you should look into before you took them serious. Like, I would like a partner that's more vulnerable. You see what I'm saying? But everybody got their trauma, and like, you're not supposed to really pressure somebody to share certain things with you until they're ready. But then again, on the flip side, it's like, what if you need to know certain things to know how you're gonna move forward with a person? That's why relationships shouldn't be rushed. And do you think that you should end a relationship if you guys have the same values, morals, and etc. and stuff? I mean, if you have the same values and morals, it's like, okay, so you have the same values of honesty and like true honesty and like reliability. Well, then you know that, in due time that they will tell you more about themselves if that's the case. So I won't necessarily view it like ending, but it's more of a personal thing. Faisal, thank you for that 10. Yo, Faisal, I want you to tell me. You see the one song that I played that they like. I want you to $10. I would like brother. I'm thinking I want Sammy to get on the song, and I'm thinking for songs like that with a nostalgic vibe, I would ask you if you could sample and work on like old Caribbean songs, like specifically. See what I'm saying? But I just send my stems to some of my friends, so I'm gonna get some verses back from them on that one shit, and then I'm gonna chop it up with you on that shit. But thank you, bro. Like, you always blessing me, really. Like, You really don't have to do that, bro. Thank you. I'm not trying to miss nothing. You could always know more about learning by observing their behavior and reaction, but some morals and everything. That sounds good. True. Ojay, what you been up to? Yo, I'm writing this film right now, and it's the most personal film about a friend that passed. And like, because like, I'm spending like an hour a day to really research how to upgrade, like truly upgrade and invest into my film skills. When I come back on YouTube, that's gonna be my first film, and that's gonna be the first film that I ever make. And I'm like, yeah, I tried my 100% best. Like, I tried my best as if I was submitting this with everything that I have. So that's gonna be very personal to me, and it's gonna represent Brooklyn because I'm gonna really have so much access in it. And it's not gonna be short. It's probably gonna be maybe like 18-20 minutes the way I'm looking at it, but like, and it's a film where I don't want to say too much. I don't want to say too much, but like, I'm trying my best, and it's interesting because when that friend passed, we wasn't on the best terms at the time. So that's a friend that me and Sammy lost, and it's pretty interesting because their first goal was film, and it's like all of us are in media in a way. So it's pretty interesting. But I'm working on that, and I've been working on something since I've been streaming for like 2 years, but because I know how humorous I could be perceived. When I released what I'm working on, I need to feel like it's 100%. So I know some people look at their craft and be like, okay, you need to release some certain things in a moment now and this and that. But like, I'm just not applying that to social media. I've been working and improving and working and researching and making connections with people on my own thing. So when I release on social media, regardless of the input I get, I could say like, yo, I'm proud of what I've been doing. 30 to 1 hour films. I'll make 30 to 1 hour films when I'm not the one editing them, and when I have people that could just like think about everything outside of the script, like shots, and I don't have to worry about mixing and mastering, or like, I make 30 to an hour when like the 30 to an hour could be perfect, but I make 20 max for now, and like, I try my 100%, but over time, like, I could still tweak the quality. Ojay, you don't use Snapchat? Yo, speaking of that, bro, why some creator, bro? We gonna say he's sassy, right? He's sassy, right? And y'all all know this creator. Like, maybe I don't, but if I was to show y'all this creator, y'all would have maybe seen this creator before. But he's mad funny, like, he's mad funny. He got like mad connections. Like, if I wanted to do a video and like say I wanted to do a video or a film with like some UPS nigga or like a garbage, I'm not saying no names. So a UPS nigga or a garbage man, like he could get anybody, to work with. So I've been hitting him like, yo bro, I'd like to do something with you, like this and that. He like, yeah, let's do it, my boy. Like, no problem. I'm like, yo, let me know. I'm like, which part of the city you in? I forgot what he said, like downtown or something. I'm like, yo bro, do you want to link up and I just chop up, we just exchange ideas back and forth. He's like, yeah, we could do that. Something came up, I was like, yo bro, why don't we not get on the call? You asked me for my number. So I'm just get on the call the next day. I give him my number. Next day, he hit me back on IG. And then he's like, my boy, you got a snap? So you know I'm gonna automatically raise my eyebrows because I'm not sending my snap unless I'm sending my snap to a baddie. So it's like, what's going on? Anyways, I raise my eyebrows and I send the snap. And I send the snap. And then he's like, just added you, but I'm waiting on the call. Bro, the nigga gonna text me on Snap and be like, my boy, 6 Ys, what's the word? Ain't no word. Silence. Let me go to my Snap and demonstrate. Like, like, I gotta scroll all the way down where it's no text. You know when you really gotta, like, hold on. That privacy screen hit, like, what are you talking about? Like, you know when you really gotta, hold on, I gotta demonstrate how I did it. Like, you know when you really gotta one eye open when I'm sleeping? What are you talking about? Then the man gonna double text me again and be like, my boy, what's the word? Eye emoji. Nigga, I'm not your boy. What are you talking about? And then the nigga just texting me off my story, like liking up my story, but the not a like means something. Not a like means something. So, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, but it's like, okay. Like, okay, I can understand the media might feel like, oh, OJ homophobic, and bro, I just make gay jokes, like, nobody homophobic. So it's like, okay, I can understand this nigga sassy. Maybe I could have been like, okay, maybe this nigga really, I never seen him or nothing, but I don't care. Like, he was just funny to me. But it's like, you see shit like that, then it's just like, nigga, you're not serious. Like, you're not serious, bro. Like, what is you on? And this is something I've been talking to this nigga about, like, maybe like 2 months. So it's like, what's up with this? He thought OJ was DL. Yo, respect me, bro. OJ had me write all that for no reason. Was it pinned? Hold on. Pin it for me, please. Pin this comment. OJ, you ever been in a relationship and they try to break up with them and they use shit or death for you not to break up with them? I ain't gonna lie, somebody threatening to kill themselves because you gonna break up with them. You gotta probably fake get them on video or something. Like, I don't know. That's a different level. And I'm happy I never went through that, cause that's crazy, bro. Hold on. So this might be a bit late, but I'm 17 and been cool off niggas as of lately. And being more into me, like going to the gym, reading more, walking, and just chilling, talking to my friends. And I'm starting to get bored with life for real. Really locking into my hobbies like art isn't really happening anymore. What do you recommend, Muddy? Well, you gotta remember, like, you're liking, you could start researching and finding likings to other things, and then those could also become your passions. So you gotta remember, like, that's why YouTube is beautiful, because you could have a liking to something, or you could just see something on the media and like it, and then you could just start researching it on YouTube, even if you're a visual learner, and then you could start practicing what you research if you like it enough to act on it, and then that could be a passion itself. Remember, like, isn't that crazy? Like, you can learn anything on YouTube, bro. So if you're getting bored or you feel like something is slow in one area, why not pick up another skill? I'm trying to see a comment, bro, but like, Mimi, could you pin this comment if you see it back, please? I was talking about how girls talk about how guy friends always have the hard truth, and they accept that as them just being honest and putting them on game. But when girlfriends are being honest in the same way, they brush it off as fake and jealous. Ooh, and how that can affect women's ability to be open and transparent on all fronts in their friendships. I just wanted to see your perspective, or if you noticed that. I do notice that. I feel like that's true in a lot of settings, but I feel like that's also like a maturity. That's like a like what level of maturity do you have in that girlfriend group? You see what I'm saying? Because it's like after a certain age, I feel like after 22, 23, bro, your friends, bro, like. But it's like some people, you see some people, they have lives where they all moved and like they never really had somebody solid. That's why I feel sorry for some people who really don't have like one friend for real. But like, I feel like if you know all your friends and like you grown up with all them and this and that, like you shouldn't. I feel like as you get older, like there should be a mindset like, okay, I need to have friends around me who are just well-rounded people. I have the best interests for me, like all around. But then again, it's like me even saying something like that, it's like that's more of an ego thing, because it's like, why you just going fake and jealous? Like, you know they're giving you solid advice, so it's like they want to brush it off. Damn, Mimi. But your point is valid though. Like, I do see that, and I feel like it's not a hard opinion, because at the end of the day, I'm not a woman, but I feel like women friendships, like, they're just less saturated. I don't know how to put it, but they're just like a lot of things can go left so much more easier than male friendships. Like, a lot of things are just micro analyzing, other than and she this and she that, and it just be like, bro, I don't know how to speak on that degree, but I feel like if you know that somebody got your best interest, bro, like sometimes you should just listen to what they saying, bro. Because of the way I look at all my friends, like me, that's why I feel like you gotta remember some people also don't have friends, so that's why they go in the media, and that's why their validation is so important on the media. I want to be validated by and from my friends. I want my friends to look at me as a commendable person. My friends know the real me, so regardless of how somebody could perceive me on the media or an acquaintance or even somebody, you see what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, my friends know the real me. My friends could put me to the side and be like, nah, OJ, you was wrong on this. OJ, you bugged on this. OJ, you could prove on this. Nah, OJ, I'm gonna tell you this. And vice versa, bro. I think male relationships can be pretty shallow due to toxic masculinity. I will disagree, but maybe I was just applying that to my friendships. Psychologically, girls are more emotional with friendships. It's different from how guys operate with each other. So I think they don't always see it as the same thing when both genders are giving them the same honesty. And it don't even be crazy how like niggas come on social media and be like, yo bro, you can't even really give a girl advice because you give a girl advice the most harshest truth, and like they don't even want to take it. They just be like, well, like I'm just telling you this to tell you like you're just supposed to listen. But because we're more rational beings, like we'll just be like, no, this isn't this, like problem solved. Do this, do that. But I don't know. I feel like okay, for instance, like when I had one of my friends and he had some girl that was beating on him, I was like, bro, you need to leave this girl. And like even before she was beating on him, when she was just straight violating him, I was like, yo bro, you need to leave. Like you need to leave. And then he would leave and then he would always go back. And at first I was on some shit like, bro, I remember the first time I was like, bro, if I hear that you fucking back with this girl, I'm gonna cut you off. And then after a while, this thing just kept going back. And it was just like, look at this nigga, like, what's up with this nigga, like. And then it was just like, I don't know. I don't even know my point, but it's just like, this shit didn't even hold a weight to me no more. It's just like, yeah, you my mans, but it's like I got the best interest for you, but then it's just like you not even trying to help yourself all the way for real. So it's just like, why am I tweaking on myself out of that? When I see you, bro, I'll give you that, but like, don't come to me now with the heavy venting. And now that was the second thought. Like, okay, now I already told you what to do. I was about to cut you off. Now I'm not gonna cut you off because I got your best interest. But now it's just like, don't come to me and don't tell me nothing. And then when I just understood him as a person and I understand that everybody is like, some people are more sensitive to other things. Other people can't just get up out of certain situations. It's like, you know, bro, I fuck with you, I'm here for you, but it's like, I'm not gonna regurgitate what I'm saying. I'm gonna listen to you again. I probably won't be able to listen to you again for 2 hours every day. But it's like, I guess I'm just here until you pick up yourself. Yeah, you gotta keep praying for those friends. And while you praying, you gotta make sure that you're trying to improve yourself as well. And be more open-minded. Because a lot of us, like, you know, one thing I learned about girls, that's interesting is like, it's like, in girls' world, it's like, even if a girl would say that she doesn't really care about how a girl, it's like girls' world is so interesting because if you're not a hoe, you don't want to be around hoe friends. But your hoe friends could be good people, they just whoring. But how does that affect your dating life when a nigga come around and see your friends? So it's like, or it's just like, okay, say you're deemed the prettier girl to the public eye, and you have friends who aren't as, what we could say, generally socially appealing, and then say it's a bunch of the prettier girls. I want to give numbers. I don't sound like Kevin Samuels, but 8 or 9. And then you have the friend that's the hypothetical 5 or whatever. And nobody in the group might treat them different. But if you come around now, especially as like a dope woman, when I hear like if you come around now and go to a certain setting and like they're not getting certain levels of attention or this and that, it's just like it will always clash between the friend group, even if nothing is intentional from the friend group, because they'll get treated differently by the world. So they'll be like, nah, I only want baddie friends or other than that, because it's just less. It's almost like I see thick girls be like, I only want to be friends with thick girls, and skinny girls be like, I only want to be friends with slim girls. And I be seeing all sides, but it'll come from like a lot of like exclusivity in the outer world. So I think it's pretty, but it's interesting because with niggas, it's like niggas don't give a fuck. That's why when I be seeing niggas that be on some shit, this nigga lame, bro. Like, why you hanging out? Like, what type of like we niggas? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I think I care about no my man's having no drip or like I don't give a fuck about what my man's look like. What type of drip? Is this nigga a good person, bro? Like, but girl world is so different because it's like And it's easy to be like, that shit don't matter as a girl when you don't have friends, but when you're a grown woman and it's like okay, you a grown woman and it's girls' night, everybody going to the club, and y'all know y'all all baddies, face card hitting, and y'all could all go in the club for free, but the general five niggas is not jacking them going in the club. You see what I'm saying? So then it's like, okay, even if she gotta pay now, it's like, you see, even if that's nothing to do with you. So, hola. I've been dealing with this issue with my best friends because I can't agree with her lifestyle. She's the type of girl who would run up her credit card bill, go out to party, while I'm on the side trying to get my life together. She's shamed me for not going out with her and getting pissed black drunk. Whenever I talk about how peaceful my life is and how happy I am, she always brings up topics that will make me upset, uncomfortable in order to bring me down to her level. You gotta just leave her alone, because people like that, when you address them, that's what's sad about this world, bro. This world is not a film, bro. Some people could just be bad people. They could be not even envious, but they could look at your life and they can see that you're improving, and they have a lot of bitterness towards you, and they won't get. That's what happened. That's what happened when you don't check your jealousy. You see what I'm saying? We are all humans. We have our negative traits at times. You're supposed to just check your jealousy, because we all get jealous at certain moments, even if it's very small. And you're just supposed to be like, God, I don't want that. Bro, literally anytime I get anything, and it's so rare, like, say it happened once a month, once every 2 months, I'll be like, God, what is this feeling? I don't want that feeling. And then it goes away. But sometimes you just gotta acknowledge it. And it's like, going back to that point, it's like, this world is not a film. Like, that's the beautiful thing about films. Films will let everyone understand the point. Everyone can feel almost motivated by the point, even if they're initially even being bad in real life. But it's like, in real life, when you call somebody out for how they move, they just deflected. It's literally like the situations we were just talking about in the media. They just deflected. So it's like, it make you so demotivated to even speak, because it's just like, you don't even get it right now. You're not listening to understand. You listening to retaliate. Bro, that's what's so like, and it's just like, I feel like we talk about this every stream, but it's just like, if somebody doesn't want to just, it's like, if somebody doesn't look at life like, damn, it's like, the dumbest people we meet are the people who stand in their wrongs. They stand in their, or it could just be you'll stand in their wrong, and like, somebody would try to give you a light to add into another perception, but it's like, do you think you're the smartest person in the world to not add another perception to your life? Some of the smartest people are the most open-minded people. And those are the people that can have certain interactions and gauge what's good information from that interaction. So it's like, you come, you little dumb fuck. You act like you act like you can't learn nothing from nobody. You little dumb fuck. Like, those be the dumb fuck. And it has nothing to do with no type of education. It's just like, sometimes you gotta be humble and know how to take a little advice, bro. Or take a little insight from somebody, bro. Bro, people are interesting, bro. A lot of male friendships let more shit slide. My homeboy told me his friend messed with a girl he was pursuing, but they just grew apart and still act cool. But he say how he don't like him, but they never addressed it or took accountability. That I can also understand, because with certain niggas, it's just like, certain niggas, you are like this. It's so much different avenues. Certain niggas and certain friend groups, they'll be like this. I'll give you an example. I remember when my girl in college, to the college, she was the baddest girl. So me and my mates at the time, before we ever spoke to her, we both wanted her. So we both was like, nah, we gonna try to talk to her. Like, let's see who she choose. And you see what I'm saying? So it's like, and it was no weird energy after that. You see what I'm saying? And you see what I'm saying? It's like, so it's like, it depends, bro. It depends. Because some niggas might be like, yo, I want this girl. I said I want her first, and and then no, niggas, and then they feel away. Everybody move different. And then some niggas might view it like, oh, you tender about a girl. If she going at the end of the day. It's so much perception, bro. I've been in a relationship for 4 years. Our relationship just started to go downhill when his friends felt comfortable enough to start a hate train because they felt like I was taking him away from them. I never heard of that. Did you do something? I never heard of that. I never ever heard of that. I don't even want to place it on you, but I never heard of something like that ever. A hate train from the friends, all the friends. You didn't do one thing? Come on, man. Like, you didn't. I don't know. I don't even want to just point the finger, but it's like, bro. I never heard of that, bro. She not telling her side, gang. I didn't be like, why every nigga not gonna like you? Because whenever one of my men get into a relationship and it's like, okay, you're not talking to the guys right now. When I was younger, it was just like, but I'm not looking at your girl no way. Like, I'm looking at, like, bro, come on, hang on with the guys. But I'm not looking at your girl no way. Now, all my men's not gonna look at your girl no way. Sometimes you just gotta accept your friend being dumb right now. Yo, constructive criticism is needed more often in the society rather than world star BS. If you care, they'll take accountability in as the first step. But when we apply things to world star, it's like, okay. A lot of people would disagree with. A lot of people will agree with someone like Charleston White in terms of his internal message, but they won't agree with how he probably rage baits or baits the media with something very provocative to get his point across. So when you see a clip of Charleston White, he might say the craziest thing, but when you sit down and you watch an interview, he's a very insightful and educated person. And then it's just like, when you apply that to media, he'll say like, bro, the majority of black people, they're not gonna take a perception or a viewpoint unless it's plastered and very entertaining. So he has to do something because okay, when Charleston White would say something like when he was just really in the communities and when he was really in the community and he was in certain offices and he was just a suit and tux guy and he was like nobody was listening to him. But when he started getting ghetto and other than not saying whatever, saying fuck this, fuck that, and then getting the interviews, the people who wanted to come over listen to him. So it's like media. I feel like even media right now, like everything is just strictly entertainment. So it's like, even when it comes to conversations like this, like character development and everything, like those are not gonna get the views because it's like, oh, like that's not funny. There's something funny or there's something more entertaining. It's like people saying like, oh, there's no good podcast, but there's a lot of good podcasts out there that I don't even know about. We just always see the bullshit. Speaking of podcasts, there's some nigga, Scarface Mark was talking about some nigga that like, what he do is he like pander. This is what I'll say, right? There's a lot of niggas that come on the media and all they do on the media is literally talk about like women in the light of like women are always right. I can't recall this certain nigga, but there's some nigga that run out podcast and like everything he does he caters to the girls, but like it's never like a you see how when we have conversations like I'll be like, nah, niggas is fucked up too. Like niggas is dead ass fucked up too. Like niggas gotta improve as well. Like, but I call out certain acts for girls. I'll see both sides of our gender. But certain niggas like they'll only pander and like it sounds very negative to say that they'll only push women in a positive light. Not to say that nothing is necessarily wrong with that, but the niggas that typically do that and it's like, oh, women and queen and there's nothing on the men or there's no accountability or that. Those is the niggas that's trying to get cooch. And it be working. The niggas that say, I treat my woman and they be trying to come up like the perfect nigga for a girl. Those be the niggas that just trying to get the cooch. They pandering for the cooch. I'm gonna find a nigga page. I'm gonna find a nigga page. Happy wife, happy life type shit. I'm at like those niggas don't be practicing what they preach, bro. After a while you gotta let people be because they won't leave till they are ready. I'm a girl and I grew up with my female friend group. We're locked in for life. I don't really experience the shallow view of female friendships that people talk about. That's good for you, buddy. Women friendships often start off with a shared similarity of some sort, which takes away from the genuine connection. When both sides go, Women friendships often start off with a shared similarity of some sort, which takes away from the genuine connection when both sides go. But I've seen guys just start vibing and ask the questions if they keep up with each other. True, like okay, shared similarity, like, or like I feel like a woman who isn't necessarily that mature, like it's almost like in high school, like girls could have became friends off of disliking someone, but like what's the base of the friendship at that point? You see what I'm saying? Or off a rumor, or off of being mad, messy. It's like, you see what I'm saying? Like, are you guys really relative? Like, I don't know. I mean, all connections start with similarities. I guess I was just looking at like the shallow ones, the very shallow ones. I mean, in female friendships, the expectation is different. Females expect their other females to be empathetic to the point where they're always validating you and agreeing with you. It's like, when you don't do that, read it more time. I mean, females in friendships. In female friendships, the expectation is different. Females expect other females to be empathetic to the point where they're always validating you and agreeing with you. It's like, when you don't do that, they think you're acting like an enemy or moving funny when you're just being honest. Friends aren't supposed to be yes men, and women seem to be more receptive to that when it comes to their guy friends and not their female friends. It's crazy because the women that be on TikTok talking about some niggas and like talking about some men are evil, and like all the girls be like, yes, like, but I don't be disagreeing with that. It's some UK lady, but she dead be calling out niggas and like how, you know, certain niggas don't be women as human and this and that. But she made a video and she was like, yeah, like it's interesting because it's like that's one flaw with most women. Like you can't really call them out as their friend. Like you can't truly call them out, and then it stops them from improving. But then again, you know, that also goes in how they were raised. Like if you were raised in a family where like you were never really hearing no, especially if you was a very pretty girl growing up, it's like when the world tells you no, or when the world is rejecting a certain type of behavior, and your father or certain people in your family always accepted that, it's like, why are you not gonna listen to that when that wasn't your upbringing? So the girls' world and mentality makes sense, but it's so confusing and toxic too. It does clash because that kind of rejection can cause animosity. And I have an angry face, so basically, you know what I think about? Like, we be so like, this whole race shit and this whole like, I remember when I was even talking about like, and then niggas, of course niggas think whenever I say something, it's like me trying to hide something. Like, I still don't talk to no white woman. So even when I had that conversation about like, you know, y'all asked me interracial couples and this and that, and like people feeling away and feeling like, you know, we do need to prioritize black women, which I do agree. I feel like in the long term run, like, don't we see how like this world is gonna evolve? Like everybody's gonna get mixed up at some point, bro. Everybody's gonna get mixed up at some point, regardless of how long it takes. So it's like, I feel like that's even more interesting. Like, I don't know why I said that, but I think that's because I seen a video of some nigga moving to Thailand, and it was mad cheap, and then they was just like, oh, nigga said some shit like, oh, like you moving to Thailand and you're not prioritized, like you're not you leaving our people and like, and then we were talking about women and other and then friends, and he was just like, yo, bro, like we are all one people at the end of the day. This isn't that. She still feel a little sad inside. Do you feel like the world has made having bodies so normalized to where it has become so desensitized that now if you don't have one, you are considered lame? I wish I didn't. I feel like I just wish that didn't apply to kids though, because in kids, like when you're a kid, you're just so easily influenced and peer pressured into shit that don't matter. Like, why was we really like? I could understand 16 and over. I could understand high school, because high school, you know, you're just horny, you're just growing into yourself, you feel like you've grown. But especially under that, it's like niggas feeling like they really need a body. It's like, we didn't need no fucking bodies. We didn't need no bodies. Like, that's really OD. So I just wish things wasn't viewed that way though. A lot of times when kids are so sexual or just so horny at that age and they're acting out on that age, or even like extremely younger, it could take away from a lot of pure aspects of childhood that you'll never get back. Think about a selfish mindset. What I've learned is that people take you trying to inform them on something as an insult of their intelligence. It hurts their ego thinking that someone may know something that they don't. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Thinking disorder. That's a crazy username. I always agree that trusting like on different platforms was more profound about his point of view, but being true to your word, no matter how you particularly portray yourself, is very scarce in the social media industry. That's why I said like the same nigga that I was saying, he was just painting into the woman, like trying to come off like the perfect nigga and girls. Whole time he was just fucking all those girls that was coming on the podcast, and then he had some girlfriend I'm hearing or some wife, and then they called him out and he got exposed. Now he not saying nothing. You gotta watch out for these niggas. That's the same thing I be saying. You gotta watch out for niggas who just wanna come off perfect on the media. That is really what's lame, cause it's like, bro, like man, what's going on? Why you coming off so calculated? You can always see in somebody's eyes when they trying to come off too calculated. Something about you not pee. Something about you not pee. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years now. I love him and he treats me well. We have the same values. But he wants to be a rapper without any backup plan. And I don't like the lifestyle. Should I leave? Ooh. Let me read that one more time. I've been with my boyfriend for 2 years and I love him and he treats me well. We have the same values. But he wants to be a rapper without any backup plan. And I don't like the lifestyle. Should I leave? I think that should be very open communication, because it's like, one, if he never cheated, it's like, you see, you can't, like, okay, there's certain aspects of the lifestyle. You don't like the lifestyle because you feel like, okay, if this nigga blow up now and this and that, and you feel like he'll probably cheat, or it's all y'all, like, y'all supposed to have that conversation, because I don't even know y'all as people. And then you say that he treats you well, so if you're speaking about that in a financial sense, it's like backup plan in what term? Like, just like, it's so much avenues, but I feel like you should just talk about that with him. I don't feel like my input hold it right now. He should know though. Nigga said link the music. Link the music. Nah, I drop the music. Nah, support. Cause what if niggas really jacking it now? Nah, what if niggas really jacking it? It don't even got to, cause nah, niggas not biased, bro. See what I'm saying? Like Yo, nah, I know everybody grinning right now. I know that little evil grin. Nah, y'all niggas is different. Like, yo, nah, that's funny, bro. Nah, with a link at, why niggas getting quiet with a link at, like, yo. Now you're not confident in your man music, bro. Support your man, bro. Support your man, bro. Drop that link, bro. You gotta start back reacting to Pop the Balloon mod. Let me rephrase. He had a lot of friends. Majority of them were females. He met those 4 friends through his best friend, which is a female. He surrounded himself with 6 females in total. No men. His best friend never liked me from the jump. I never had a conversation with her ever, to this day. I feel like he vented to her constantly about the problems we were having in our relationship. That's what made her not like me and also her friends. That's just my assumption. I feel like you should fake leave. Because then it's just like, they're already against you. You see what I'm saying? And then it's just like, if none of his friends liking you, how long is that shit gonna last? Because he's gonna have more influence in his mind. You see what I'm saying? The whole time, he probably done fucked a friend. Most likely. Come on. Like, niggas don't want to hear that, but most likely that's what it is, bro. So it's like, come on. Me, I ain't gonna lie, my girl had me strict. When I was with my girl in college, nigga, no friends. No girlfriends. No new girlfriends. None of that. That did not exist. Ojay, I left already. Me blood. Me blood. I want to stay because he's some fine shit. I respect the honesty. That's honest. That's honest. That's honest. That's what a lot of people not gonna say. That's honest. I would have been cracked her friend. Okay. Okay. I feel like you can always tell kids who got in trouble with the peoples that had to deal with the consequences for morally wrong. There's some people who got away with it. Yeah, because I was talking to some girl who worked with kids, and she was just like, it's crazy because when you see the kids acting up and you really adult now, you really see that, like, you acting this way because your parents really are, like, your parents are just bad people, and they don't really parent properly. So that's why you just think this type of behavior is okay. Like from just respectful kids to disrespectful kids. That's why they feel like certain. It's like okay, let's bring it into cursing. My family already had an agreement when I was a kid that they would never curse around me. So it wasn't even that my parents were telling me not to curse. I was just the one kid in class like, cursing is wrong. You guys shouldn't curse, because I didn't hear my parents cursing. So it's like you could apply that to so much other things. Like, I've been feeling like it's crazy when it's like, and like the kid be 5'6", and they just be using any type of profanity to curse or try to reprimand the kid. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, buddy. I don't know, buddy. Ojay, I have the issue right now where life feels alright, school is doing good, I'm mentally okay, and I'm not having too many social or women issues. My issues come because I feel like I'm lazy about things like self-improvement and going to the gym regularly. I know it's good for me, but I just don't care to. Muddy, I'm not here to give motivation on that, because I feel like nobody's saying you gotta get a six-pack, but it's like, you know, when it comes to your health, especially, like, okay, let's just talk about the health. Like, everybody it clock into everybody at a different time, but it's like the one thing we should be looking at is that, do we want to be old and ugly? Do we want to be 30 and just looking finished? Like, at least do a little cardio. And especially for the niggas, like, you niggas already smoking and drinking. You want nigga, you want to be tired off of 2 minutes? Do some cardio. Niggas not telling them get a six-pack, but be active. Like, what's going on? Like what's going on? Like, I niggas need to know, bro. Like, I don't know, bro. Like, we gotta remember, bro. Like, and then you gotta remember, like, a man, bro, get in the gym, bro. Do something, bro. Get some type of fit, bro. Boy. Oh, look at y'all niggas. Y'all got me past 30 minutes. Yeah, I have a big day tomorrow, so I have to end the stream. But whoever's comment I didn't respond to, I just copy it and just paste it in, like, somewhere on your Discord for right now, or like even the topics or whatever. The topics in Discord, whatever. So for the people, yeah, I gotta get up early today because I'm waking up early tomorrow. So for the people that wanted to come to the museum, that thing charging people. So when I speak to the lady when I was there, she was like the first of the month, but they say they're not doing that till when? Let me look again. I'm not fucking remember. They said they're not doing that till May. So we gotta do that, and I'm gonna come up with something else. So I'm sorry for that, but at least I told you now before the last day, because that would have really got niggas tight. So I'm sorry I did that research. Join up the Discord, please, if you wanna speak in the Discord when we come in and we having our topics and GMTP talking on Discord, sharing our camera. Give whatever y'all want to talk about and topics and ideas, and just be like, oh, I would also like to talk about this on stream, and then I'll hit you before, and that's what we're gonna do if we're gonna video on stream, right? Bye, Diddy. Okay. What else I have to say? Yeah, I think that's about it. IG, Twitter, check me out. Safety, y'all. Safety.